welcome along and welcome back to Silverrun Forest. And after the craziness of last time, we now have two large excavators down here. And it's simply because we have, we've got the automatic head on this one. Or the ability to change the head on this one really easily. But there is no harvesting head for this Volvo. So we've had to keep the other old one to keep the processing head and make sure we can still process our trees until we can afford to start switching over to this one. We need about £32,000 in order to do that. So yeah, this one is going to be around with us for a little longer yet. We do have quite a lot of mess to clean up around here. We've got a few longer logs and things like that. So I think that's what we're going to do today. We're going to have a bit of a clean up around our logging camp. See if we can find all of these random bits of wood that we've got kicking around everywhere. Load them up into the pickup and get them gone. What I'd also like to do, because otherwise we are going to be forever trying to sell this stuff off, is at least for a little while, we are going to be selling stuff automatically. So I'm going to change this to selling for now. So that'll be good, and we'll have some good money coming in from that. It's going to be the same with what we've got here. So both the pepper grinders, I'm going to change those to selling, and the bowls, we'll change those to selling as well. We will get a nice, steady little income from those three things. It means we've got some metal kicking about here, so if we do need to supply anything, we can. And yeah, the pepper grinders and bowls, they don't supply anything anyway. So yeah, we don't need to worry about that too much. And yeah, we're going to crack on and get all of this cleared up. I want to look at the possibility of getting a tractor as well at some point. So we've avoided getting a tractor on this series. But I think that we probably want to get the tractor that comes with this map and see if we can't put it to good use. So the Volvo BM is 88,000. It's 140 horsepower and would work great for us because I want to look at doing the boats at some point as well. So we're going to need a tractor. We're going to need to plant some grass because we're going to need to get some sheep. And yeah, it's going to be an interesting setup for that. The other thing we've got is I think we'll go and see if we can sell some wood chips today as well. So it's going to be a busy old day here. I need to open the back of this pickup. And we're going to load a load of wood into it. In fact, I'm going to cut stuff down so that it's small enough to get in here without too much trouble. And yeah, we're just going to go and wood chip these various little bits that are kicking around here. And then go and see if we can make a decent amount of money from wood chips. And once these are wood chipped, we can take all of these and or we can go and get the wood chips and give ourselves a nice income from them. Some bits of logs are really heavy over here. I think I'm not going to be able to pick this up even now. Oh no, there we go. Yeah, it's not light, but cutting it in half. As I'm wood chipping it, it doesn't really matter, I don't think. I think we get roughly the same amount out. We are going to have to strap this down because a couple of these are longer than the actual bed. Yeah, these big chunks are big and as I say, hefty. In fact, that one is still too heavy for me to pick up. So I'm gonna have to come in and chop that up a little bit more. Chop that in half. Get that cut there. Well, I do want to go and have a quick look in the shop and just show you guys what I was talking about and what a lot of people have told me in the comments about the excavators. So we've got one owned and one leased of the 2500 DL. Apparently the one I want to look at is the 3800 DL. And this comes with a harvester head, which is this one. So yeah, there's a harvester head available with this one. So there's no way to get a harvester head onto this one here. You've only got the processor, and the only attachments for it are the planter, which we've leased, and then the woodcracker, which is a buncher, the grab, and the stump grinder as well. It's a bit of a mixed bag. We've got the smaller of the excavators, which has done us really well till now. We just need to gain the extra cash and earn enough to do it. And I see with interest, actually, the auto selling is already kicking in. We've already made 3,000 today just by auto selling stuff. So yeah, that's gonna go up. We just need to make sure that everything is kept supplied and we'll be fine. This needs to be taken down to the sawmill, and then we can go and see exactly how much wood chips we've got. We must have a fair amount of wood chips now. So we can load these directly into the pond and get them processed into the wood chips that way, but I've been told that there's a wood chip around the side or around the back here in the comments, and with people going, oh, you should use the wood chipper. So we're going to try and use that. Now, it's around the back here somewhere. There doesn't seem to be anywhere, unless is that a wood chipper? Let's grab a piece of wood. Oh, we're going to have to unlatch everything. There we go. What happens if I chuck it in? There we go. Absolutely what we want to do then. Into here. Chuck it up and over. Ooh, wow, that one's heavy. Okay, we might have to jump with that. That's great. So yeah, if you just want to wood chip stuff, then this is the way to go. Into this wood chipper here. It's a bit high, and you're gonna have to jump to get stuff in. But in goes the stuff, and away it chips. I've got a better idea actually. Let's bring this round here and use the height of our truck to get these loaded in. Grab a bit and in it goes. Nice and easy. Oh, this is so much better. We'll get these chipped in no time. Last one. Up and over. Come on. Whoa. Ah. Right, let's see if we can chuck it in over the top. Yeah, there we go. Perfect. So that's it all done. I think we got some more though up at the up at our place, up at our logging camp. So we'll go and clean the rest of that out and get that over here to chip as well. And yeah, so this is our wood chip pile over this way. So any wood chips that happen and are created through here come over to this pile here. Now that pile does not seem to have increased in size, so no, we don't have any wood chips stored, so it is a fairly large pile. We'll come and we'll load that up later. We'll go and see how much we can make for it. The extra money would be very, very welcome. Although with our whole metal thing now doing the automatic selling, we are up to nearly 10 grand today. I'm quite pleased to have this TLX 3500 on here. It is a nice truck to have. The one thing there is about it is, well, I kind of wish it had been the 2022 because I do want to get to using that in a game. But it does do the job really nicely. I haven't been able to get the suspension to work on it at the moment, which is interesting. The rear hitch I have managed to lower and well, raise and lower, which is the problem that we had when we first got it, with our trailer being too low and it's or too high on the hitch, and it lifting that hitch up. Where are all the little bits of wood that we had round here? There were tons of them. And so yeah, that's now sorted. There's one. But in general, it's cracking. I'm really pleased to have a good pickup on here, and I'm really pleased to to get to use it as well. Because that's the other thing that quite often happens, is that I'm unable to actually use something like this if I'm not careful. There's another piece. Yeah, this is going to be a big case of hunt the wood. Let's see how much I can find. Considering the number of trees I've cut, I'm slightly surprised how few ends I've actually got. Aren't that many. I was expecting a lot more. And yeah, it's not been too bad. So I'm just sort of cutting a few of them down, seeing if we can just get them into the bed of the trailer a little bit easier. And that's got those two. It's not a huge, I mean, this is a much smaller load than our last one. But then we had some fairly big logs in our last load. This is the whole top end of a tree, this one. We did move, we did cut a few of these before. And just get them to the right length and everything. I just cut the ends off that. So yeah, this is just really clearing them out. Getting rid of this little bit of excess wood that we've got. Trying to make a little bit more money out of it. Of course, if we can, then that is always good. But yeah, if I'd have put these little logs into the sawmill, they would have just got wood chipped anyway. So yeah, putting them straight into the wood chipper saved us a little bit. And wow, there was nothing in the top end of that log. Let's grab that and into there. Anything else over here? Yeah, a tiny little nub. How that has anything in it, I don't know. But yeah, I think we've got all of the logs that were kicking around. That should clear things up. And hopefully, oh no, here's one. Hopefully that means that we won't come across any when we try and sort our land out. And as I said, I think we're probably ultimately going to plant some grass along with planting some trees. Have a new tree area, have a grazing area. There is a lot of possibility with this area that we're in for our logging camp at the moment. And so, yeah, I think that would be a very good way to go. Right, I'm going to have a quick run around here. I'm going to try and see and find if there are any more logs around for us to go and dump into the chipper. Otherwise, we're looking good to go. So a quick run around and I've found just a single log. So I'm going to cut this in half and load this onto the trailer. Alright, so switch over to that. There we go. And grab that into my trailer. That goes. And then one more. I'm hoping this is going to be enough to be able to get these down like that, because if not, we're going to have logs fly out the back, and we'll take these and we'll head over to the sawmill again, and yeah, we'll get these gone, and then we can just come back and I don't know what we're going to do next. Oh yeah, we're going to see if we can go and make some money from wood chips. Back around to the wood chipper. Again, we're going to just park our truck here underneath. Jump out, jump on the roof, or jump on the bed. And just grab stuff out the back. Like so. We've got much longer stuff this time. I'm going to have to stand on the roof to do this. So, grab that. And in. Yeah, that works. Oh, if I don't throw it off the back, it works. Yeah, throw it in, not off. And then should be all right. Though that one has got jammed. There we go. Right, let's get these all in here, and then we will look at getting our wheel loader and our trailer up here, and loading up some wood chips. See how much we end up with. And last one. Right, go in, go on. There we are. There we are. All loaded up. Right, close up the back of our bed, and we'll go and get our big TLX, our Phoenix, along with our wheel loader, get those down here, and go and see if we can make some money from some wood chips. Before I do that, though, I've just taken a quick ride into town because I want to have a look at our roller coaster and see if it's processed those last few floor tiles. Because if it has, we should be able to see. Yep, we're into the next step. So it requires 6,000 liters of wooden beams. We don't have any of those here. Planks, it requires 3,900. We've got 4,800, so that's good. Planks long, it requires 2,400. We've got 1,400, so we're going to need some more planks long. Metal requires 470. It has 3,400, so that's fine. Floor tiles, it requires 196. It's got 796, so that's good. And staircase railing, it requires 1,976 and has 2,900. So we need to get some wooden beams down here. And we need to get some long planks down here in order for stage 2 of the roller coaster to complete without us doing much. So, yeah, that's really good. We are making great progress on the roller coaster. We'll just let it run in the background. And, yeah, we need to get some more wooden beams down here, 6,000 liters of them. And we need to get some more wooden, long wooden planks, which is an extra 1,000 liters of those. So that shouldn't be too hard to do. We just need to get a couple of trees cut, which we kind of running a bit low on our own land. So the next area of land is becoming more important all the time for us. Because, yeah, we just can't keep things supplied unless we do that. Although, the other sawmill does have the ability to buy the things that we've just realised we need. So, worst case scenario, we can go and buy some wooden beams and some long planks. Something we're going to need to do soon is get a pressure washer, I think. We've still got snow on this, which looks a bit like lime, but yeah, we've still got snow all over our truck, despite the fact that it melted a little while ago. So it's very, very dirty, our TLX. And the same goes for a lot of our stuff, to be honest. It needs a very good wash. Gone a little bit too far. There we go. Hook that up. And hook that up. And away we go. Now, as normal, I want to use follow me with this, and we need to put the wheel loader at the front. The wheel loader, though, is up here, still with our log grab on it. So let's switch this out. Drop the log grab off here. Go the other side of our skid steer, and attach the bucket here. And yeah, then this can lead us up to there. Oh, we've still got snow in the bucket. Surprised that hasn't melted, actually. Let's just dump this under the tree here. Yeah, there we go. Not a huge amount. That will disappear fairly quickly. Miss the back of our pickup. And yeah, we'll then cut up follow me here. Get it to follow the right thing. And in. Right. That's done. And away we go. Let's get this down to our sawmill. A couple of videos ago in the comments, somebody asked me why I don't leave this bucket up at the iron ore mine. And it's simply because we need it for this job. If I left it up there all the time, then I wouldn't be able to load up the wood chips when I want to. And we don't really, as I said at the time, either own the land up there. So it's not really my land to leave bucket up at. And at the same time, we need it down here for this kind of job to load up all these wood chips. So that's why we've not left the bucket up there, because it's needed. I have jobs for it to do. There is a huge amount of wood chips here. I think we're about half full on our trailer. And yeah, we are not halfway through these wood chips. Are we about half full? Maybe a third full. But there's probably there's at least 30,000 liters of wood chips here, if not more. We know that our trailer holds, I think it's 30. Is it 30,000 liters or is it more than that? Let's have a quick look. Did we lease this trailer? Yes, we leased this trailer. 48,000 liters. So we know it will hold an exact number of these. And yeah, that is quite astounding that it's 30. No, it's 16 buckets of from our wheel loader here. This will take. So yeah, that's quite a lot, and we are, as I said, a good way into it. And this pile is still pretty large. There's still quite a lot to go. Now this should be our last bucket to fill this. And yeah, there's more than 48,000 liters of wood chips here. Wow. That is a huge amount of wood chips we've had sitting here for a while to sell. So let's just dump those in there. 79 liters that we couldn't do anything with. So yeah, I think we had a couple of buckets that took more than the 3,000 liters. So that was interesting. I'm slightly surprised that happened, because this is only a 3,000 liter bucket. Right, where is the best place for us to take these? So wood chips, price is falling for all of them at the moment. Although, yeah, we're in February. That's why. So 650 is as close as we want to get. 586, 580. Yeah. So either the hotel or the rural farm south. Let's see where those two are. So rural farm south is over here and the hotel is over there. I think we're going to go to rural farm south. It's a little bit more of an interesting place to get to. So let's head back to here. And in fact, yeah, it's now paying more. So let's tag that. And it's over that way. So away we go, and we're going to go into the depths of Silverrun Forest and see if we can't go and find this farm that wants all of our wood chips. Someone said that they thought that the amount of black smoke coming out of this truck was fairly impressive. And yeah, it is. There's a lot. But it's partly because we are running the, I think it's the exhaust mod on here, and the more broken and the more in need of repairs something is, the blacker the smoke is that comes out of the smokestacks. And at the moment, this truck is very much in need of repairs. So that is why it is billowing black smoke at the moment. So yeah, it does need to go into our little repair truck needs to come out, I think. Oh, I don't want to go there. I want to go this way. There's where we're selling, up around here. And just around here. Oh god, these slopes with this much weight on the back. It is struggling a little bit, which is surprising. I'm not sure if I got the full engine upgrade on this. I'm not sure I did at the time. So it at the moment does need I think it probably needs some repairs and probably needs an engine upgrade as well. Some of the stuff we're hauling. There we go. Let's get these wood chips tipped. And no, right trailer. There we go. And tip these out. And yeah, Rural Farm wants all these wood chips. So let's give it to them and get some money in. I'm really interested to see how much money we make from these wood chips. Part of the reason for doing this today is I had a couple of comments that said, oh, you get a load of money for wood chips. We're not going to do badly, but I don't think it's going to be more than about £20,000, to be honest. Simply because we are on hard economy, and that's kind of the way it goes. 27,717, more than I was expecting. So yeah, actually, that's been really good and really profitable for us. So I'm happy with that. Let's get this back down to our farm. Oh, that's getting the idea that we might be able to afford more land in the near future is really good. I'm quite happy, and I think if we keep selling off the metal and the pepper grinders and the bowls like we are, so doing the automatic selling, yes, we lose somewhere between 15 and 40% of our money that we would get if we delivered them ourselves. Does mean that we're not constantly dealing with pallets and having to do them, because we're doing a lot of that recently, and I think I want to leave that by the wayside for a little bit. Let us get on with a bit of forestry. And then yeah, eventually we'll come back to delivering our own stuff and doing it that way. But for now, I think we're better off getting it sold automatically, getting the money in, and continuing some forestry work for ourselves in the meantime. Now we're back at our camp. I want to park this trailer up. And then we do need to do a little bit more clearing around here, so I'm gonna get that sorted today as well. We've got an hour-ish really before we want to finish off, but yeah, this needs to be parked over here. Drop this trailer off, and then if I can do it, I want to get this repaired. So we'll pull this out. And then we'll get the repair trailer. So pull that to there and stop it. As I said, we need to have everything really tip top. How's this? This isn't too bad, because this course we bought second hand. It's got 36 hours on it. It's still looking fairly shiny, which is good. Cars tend not to get chipped quite so much. Yeah, and you can see now I can raise and lower that rear hitch. So if I lower it right down to the bottom, it's perfect for this trailer, and works so much better on it as a result. Let's open this up, like so, and yeah, our truck is nicely in it. So repairs 2,680. Yes, please. And hopefully now this should billow less smoke. Nope, it's still black as soot. I think that's just the way the Phoenix is. Still, at least I got it repaired, so I'm happy with that. And we'll just park this down beside the trailers. I really need to sort this yard out. I really want to get things set up around here because, well, we want to. We want things to look as good as, well, make this look like a proper woodland, proper logging camp rather than just a little bit of land that's been cleared. There we go. Get that out of the way. And of course, it's been over a year. We shouldn't be sleeping in a tent anymore. We want to get a nice little log cabin built by the river here. So we've got to do that as well. The last thing I want to do is I came across a load of stumps today. So we're going to get the stump grinder out and our little Kubota here. And just clear those and get that done. So, yeah, switch this out. Switch into our stump grinder. And I think I'm going to have to plan out what I'm doing in our yard and everything very carefully. Because we want to go around with this mulcher and get everything, get all the land that we want to work done. And we're going to keep our eye out for a tractor, as I said. If I can get the Volvo BM, great. But ideally, I want to get any tractor that's of a smaller size that also has the horsepower and is able to really run a very small farming operation. I'm not looking to run anything big here, just enough to get some sheep looked after. I think that might have got them. Yeah, it was just a little area of stumps that were kicking around this bit here. Just go a bit aerial, see if we can see anything else. No, I can see a bit of wood I've missed though. Otherwise, yeah, I think we're good. Did we grind the stumps from last time? Let's head over here. We know we've got one in here. I'm not sure I did. No, we do have some more stumps to grind. We've got this one here. So we'll come over and we'll get rid of that. It doesn't want to grind that way, so we'll grind it head on. That tends to be normally the better way to do it. Wow, this one really doesn't want to go. There we go. We'll mark the earth getting rid of it. And yeah, one or two more, and the snow is beginning to fall again. Don't know if we'll have that going into next month or whether in March we're going to be a little bit clearer. But certainly in March we're going to be looking to get this area cleared, to sort these out. I think we'll clear these stones as well, and we will then be able to go and get some grass down. And yeah, I think next month we're going to be looking to sort our locking camp out. That definitely seems to be the way to go. And we can move on from there and expand ourselves into the boats, which my understanding is they can be worth a lot of money. I think this might be my last stump, and not a moment too soon. It's getting rather dark around here. So with the snow falling, it's all a little bit dark. And look at that. Debris Crusher has a great demand, but not much use to us, I don't think. So all in all, that's a pretty good day's work. I think what we'll do is leave this here for now, though. So all that remains is for me to say thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Please leave a like, drop us a comment, and give it a share. Special thanks to all my patrons and channel members. Your support is invaluable in making these videos and helping the channel to grow. For more from Virtual Farmer, check out the links below, follow on Twitch to watch live, and for more videos, subscribe and ring that bell. I will see you next time. Goodbye.